Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Maybe I'll begin with how I'm feeling today, which is full. I woke up in the super smiley space, and I woke up feeling as though I was just this, it's hot in here, this extreme receptacle of crystalline light. And then I was just looking in my notebook because I did these notes about twins yesterday, I think, and or the day before, and I just noticed that I had done this diagram about us all becoming these pillars of light right from the heavens all the way down through us as this conduit and into the core of the earth. But this feels bigger than that. This feels like the entirety of me is filled with this crystalline light streaming in. And if you can just imagine for a moment, and perhaps you are having this experience. Hi, Anna. Anna's in London, still up late. And so it feels like it's streaming in kind of around shoulder width, as though it's streaming in like that. And I feel, oh, for goodness sake, I feel like close to giggling, and I feel full. I feel filled up with this incredible light, this incredible love. It makes me, like I feel kind of as though I'm just in this almost, I don't feel, it's even hard to describe. It's almost like overwhelmed, but it's not overwhelmed. It's this, I think that's the closest way that I can describe it. It's this absolute feeling of being filled up with this crystalline light, with this higher frequency light. And I just feel amped and I feel excited. And yeah, it's like, it's this excitement, and my body's just full of it. Yes, I wrote this yesterday. The masculine are feeling uneasy. Hello, champion for the cause, and Andrea and Stacey and Anna. The masculine, so this was yesterday. So I drew, I wonder if you can see my scrappy, it's probably the easiest way. See that? So this was the energy. So this is the crown. So it was streaming into the crown. And then this was the throat. And then this was the heart. So it was kind of creating this shape, a bit like a stingray or like a sort of a triangle or part of a star. And then streaming down into the core of Gaia. But that was how I was feeling the energies yesterday. And so today they kind of are like that, but they're broader. So yesterday I wrote this. The masculine are feeling uneasy in their bodies. This energy is making them feeling as though, I want to cry. But it's not It's just emotional. It's emotional tears, as though they are moving from one foot to the other, like a cat on a hot tin roof. But because they are uneasy, it's not that they're anxious, it's that they're uneasy. They are not feeling comfortable where they are right now. And yet, whilst this is very strongly anchored in the physical, it feels very tangible, very, if you were standing next to them, this is how they would feel, this is what would be going through their mind. So this is very strongly anchored in the physical, but it hasn't yet reached go time or action time. So that's pretty interesting. This penny is about to drop, related to the action needed to release them from this experience. I just got that so clearly yesterday. So it was this image that I was shown was the divine masculines being pulled and pushed, but it's all through the heart. So it was, they're being pulled this way and they're being pushed from behind. It was as though, if it was in Gaia, it was as though this cord went through from the, into the heart here and out the back of the heart and kind of gripped in there. And so they were feeling pulled right through from the rear aspect of their heart chakra. So we know that we are really becoming this one chakra stream. And so it's hard to know when we'll all be like that, but it's useful to describe those parts of the body to where we know the chakra areas are. Excuse me. So this penny is about to drop, related to the action needed to release them from their current experience. And watching the divine masculines being pulled and pushed, but it's all through the heart, as though a cord going right through the body from the front of the heart and anchored in the rear of the heart, and thereby being propelled in this way, this action wise, this very feet on the ground appearance. And to me, that was indicating that they are very grounded in the physical, in and with this action, even though they haven't yet taken it. So it's very in the front of their minds. So the other thing is that I got this word, surety. It has surety about it. Just forgive me because I wrote this and I haven't read it again. I wrote this yesterday, haven't read it again. I write in a very channeled space. I'm in a higher space. I don't know what I've written when I've finished. So it comes through me in these sentences. Excuse me. It has surety about it, not necessarily a future knowing of what is to come or be, but a compulsion to acknowledge and action these initial feelings. Well, so that does make sense. I started reading it thinking, oh, does this make sense? But it does. Even though they may be wrapped or couched in something pretending to be lighter. For example, I thought I'd drop in and say hi, that kind of thing, or a message that initiates some kind of connection or reconnection. Yet really I want to say it shows up very strongly that this is a validation for them to feel in the physical proximity. So it's like a dipping their toe in the water. Oh, hello, you others. Hello. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Lucy. So the other thing to know is that the collective is in the 0 point. The majority of the collective is now in the 0 point. And of course, as I've mentioned a number of times, it's my understanding that the divine masculine lead the way for the collective. So they are in the 0 point. And what Gaia spoke to me in regarding that, which if you listen to the video I did, I think the day before yesterday, she spoke about that enough of the collective is now in the 0 point. That's the position that we as humanity need to be in for ascension. However, the next stage now, or the next phase, is this topping up of love. So we have to lift the love quotient now. We're in collectively in the 0 point. So now we shift the love quotient. So this is definitely happening for the divine masculine. They are definitely feeling deeply in their hearts and being guided by their hearts. Oh, hi, Stacey. I don't know if I mentioned your name. So when I tune into that, so this is short and sweet, what I saw was that they were throwing everything over their shoulders. So it was like everything to do with their work and where they are was being thrown over their shoulders and are physically moving towards their divine feminine. And it's this definitely this reference to I give up, I surrender. So yeah, that's where the divine masculine are. Our entire planet is on the edges of receiving this. That's what all this is about. These incredible these waves of love, these waves of higher frequency every day, which is taking us into this toppling into our fifth dimensional, more collective experience. However that shows up, and I am showing that the planet moves. So we'll see if that happens during this kind of gateway. But how are you all feeling? Are you feeling all of this incredible energy in your heart space at the moment? Oh, okay. Carolyn's saying that Carolyn Kundalini has a great weekly reading on twins that aligns with what I'm just saying. Yeah, so this is one of the interesting things, isn't it? Is that there are definitely cycles. That's the other thing. I didn't write that down. Is that it became, I was sitting at the end of that, and what came through strongly was we're returning to the beginning. So this idea of this reset, this rebirth, this reconnection, this as though we may all come back to having a similar experience to what we had when we first met, when you first met your divine masculine, as though that same sort of thing might come back in, but it comes back in with a difference, because it comes back in to a higher dimensional frequency, and so it meets on a higher level. So divine feminines, you just stay in your heart, hold your frequency, hold your vibration, allow that to permeate the connection. Visualize in the strong creation energy that they are with you. And Carolyn's saying they met on New Year's. Yeah, so maybe there are others of you here who met around this time of the year. But yeah, that's how it's all feeling. All right, I send you so much love. Feel into this energy. Drink lots of water. It's very hot in the body, this energy. This inner heat, this inner warmth. and have a wonderful weekend. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but it's big, it's strong. Whatever is coming tomorrow is a really big energetic wave. That's certainly how I perceive this from my conversations with Gaia. She talked about it being a communication blackout. So we know that can happen in a whole lot of ways. It's not a panic moment, but that is in relation to the energies coming in to our Earth, the electromagnetics in our world, the magnetosphere is shifting, and so we are receiving more because there's less protection. But really, these are not things to be fearful of. These are, in my understanding, in my view, these are coming to up level us, to upgrade us, to shift our internal. So we're really having lots of internal experiences at the moment. I spoke yesterday on the energy, or the day before on the energy video, about this idea that it feels as though, and Gaia has explained it like this, that things are being totally rearranged within us, within the cells. Quite a long time ago, when I did a big session about the body and how the body is changing, there were lots of ideas that the brain was going to be kind of, or the way and the function of the brain was going to be rearranged. We are learning to be more attuned to using our cognisance in many ways. Yeah, I don't know, Stacey. I guess you have to judge that. I think that, just feel into judging that. I think that I first told my family that two years ago, because that was when I was first told it, that we would have this potential blackout. Anyway, so it's yeah. If you feel they need that for safety, then you could tell them that. But yeah, it's all part of our reset. We're having our physical reset. We're having our earth reset, where everything is being changed over in its systems and in its structures, and it's not going to be this apocalyptic experience. It just may be that we lose some forms of communication for a bit. All right. Thank you for asking that question. Yeah, calm and relaxed, Lucette. Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like oh, thank you, Gia. Yeah, it is like that. It is that Jedi. All right, I wish you a beautiful weekend, and we will catch up again soon. Thank you so much for joining me, and much love from my heart to yours. Bye.